Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel. Cat Star here with your money career reading for the week of November 18th through 24th. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate with everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. And it is Friday again. I'm super excited. Oh, I just came back from having brunch with some very special people that I just simply adore. I hope that you are having a wonderful week, ready for the weekend, and I'm feeling awfully lucky and blessed jumping cards, and I'm hoping or sending that intention out that you are as well. All right, so this reading may be just a titch different in that I was given an image a little bit ago that is not going to be like earth-breaking or earth-shattering, earth-shattering by any means, but it's an image that Spirit gave me. Now, I drew this. I am not an artist either, but this is the image that Spirit showed me and had me write down, and Spirit indicated the grass. Now, many of you, I'm sure, if not most or all, have seen kind of this type of a graph before, and oftentimes we think that this low area here is a bad thing, like it's not that's lost, that's this, that's sad, or whatever. But Spirit was indicating when this image was being shown to me that that is growth, or excuse me, that is learning. This is the growth, right? And we go through kind of learning curves. If you are in a space, in a place, Aquarius, where you feel like there's nothing else to learn, then, and you're feeling stuck or stagnant, then that is why you're feeling that way, Spirit. Spirit was indicating with this, because if you're not learning, then you're not growing. So as far as money and career go, there's always something to learn that can assist you in moving ahead or moving up, however that resonates for you. But you know, this is growth, this is learning, this is kind of evening out, this is putting processes into place, this is all the things. And again, sometimes we do take one step backwards or two step backwards, right? And Spirit was indicating that this is not lost, because it's all growth, right? Sometimes that growth is at a higher peak, and sometimes, but it all leads to growth. It all leads to higher, bigger, better for you, okay? So the question that came through here with that, Aquarius, is, you know, if you're feeling like you're down here, are you playing the game to win? Are you playing the game to win was Spirit put through with that. So let's go ahead and see what's coming through for you. So yeah, definitely Spirit right there, right? You have the Nine of Wands coming in here. This is definitely holding strong, being resilient, holding your ground, okay? So if you're in that place where you're like, oh, okay, well, I'm on that downward of that graph there, that doesn't mean that all is lost here, Aquarius. It just means to be resilient. Are you learning? Because that growth, that upward spike, right, comes from that learning, comes from that process, comes from, you know, even stabilizing things, right? When we are born, we do not walk right away. We go through that process, and Spirit's indicating that you need to be resilient. You need to really allow for things to fall into place, okay? There's an expansion going on. Sometimes you can't see it. Sometimes you don't know what's happening, but there is an expansion. And sometimes you feel like you're right on the brink, and you are. And then maybe something comes up, and it kind of puts your project or your finances in a place that doesn't feel comfortable, or even feels like a tailspin. But Spirit is indicating to hold strong, be resilient, as this too shall pass here, Aquarius. Okay, and then you also have clarity with that Ace of Swords coming in here. gorgeous energy. So once you understand, which probably many of you do, but somebody needed to hear this message. That's why Spirit had me, draw the little image, the graph there. Some of you needed to hear this, okay? Kind of just a reminder that if things feel a little stagnant or if you feel like you're stuck, there's probably something for you to learn. There's some clarity that needs to come through. For others, it may just be that you need to write it out, okay? But that Ace of Swords is coming in here, that to let you know or to remind you that opportunities are all around you. Now, my words are kind of getting stumbled up here and interesting energy coming through here. So some of you may not feel as if you have that clarity or that you're able to speak in a way that is clear. Okay, so if that is you, that is coming through within this, Spirit is indicating that that is going to actually get much easier for you. Okay, it's going to get much easier for you, but this is being stimulated. So if we don't feel challenged, if we feel as if we know everything, then you know what? We don't tend to go out and look for new things or to learn new things. So that clarity is coming through, and that clarity is meant to come through in this message, Aquarius, but it's also meant to come through in many other ways. Find yourself something that will stimulate you as far as your job, your career, your business goes. We've got holidays coming up, maybe put a sale out there. This is really being in a place of, allowing that communication to come through. This is really in a place of being focused, okay? Being focused, being resilient, and knowing that whether you feel like you are on this downward slope or on an upward slope, there's always going to be some type of movement. That movement can be slow or it can be fast. A lot of that depends on you. Now you have the Tower coming in here too. Wow, Aquarius, the Tower coming in here too. So as far as money and career go, for you with that Tower, definitely maybe feeling like you're on a downswing. Definitely maybe feeling like there is this sudden loss. And there may be, but through that comes that learning. It's all part of the process. So there is learning that needs to be done. That Tower is here to cause a little bit of an awakening within you, that there's a potential that whatever you're doing as far as financially or as far as career goes, maybe decisions that you've been making, maybe shortcuts is coming through here that some of you have been taking or thinking about taking, are actually not going to be in the right direction for you. Okay. Also, for some of you, investing in this moment may be a little bit questionable, is what Spirit's putting through here. It may not be a good idea to make big risky investments during this time, Aquarius. So think about that before, right? That clarity is coming in. Yes, be resilient. Yes, no. Yeah, because you have the Knight of Swords coming in here, and this is to take things a little bit slower. Don't rush, don't do things hastily, which we just talked about as far as financial investments goes, but don't jump too quickly, okay? Take things a little bit slow while you're making decisions during this time. This is really having that focus on the learning, having that focus towards the growth, towards the movement, towards the momentum. And some of you are wanting to go very, very quickly and see that upward spike or that upward arrow right here. But Spirit is saying that there are steps that need to be done. If you need to learn how to kind of budget, right? Whether this is within your personal life or within your finances or within your business, for some of you, investing even, then that's what you need to do. Learn before you jump here, Aquarius, okay? And then you also have the Five of Wands coming in here. Very, very interesting energy. That Five of Wands energy is really, for some of you, what is coming through with this is that you need to learn to compete to be better than yourself. Okay. This is, some of you have this inner conflict going on with this Five of Wands energy, this energy of not being where you want to be, but actually not wanting to do anything any different than you did yesterday. And for there to be change in your career, for there to be change in your finances, for there to be change in your life in general, Aquarius, there needs to actually be something happening and something going on. Not this idea of wanting things to be different, but not being willing to take that action. Now, obviously, we have that haste energy with that Knight of Swords over there. So you don't want to jump too quickly, but there needs to be something. There needs to be something. Learning, that growth cannot happen without the learning. And if you just want to do the same thing you did yesterday and just go to bed and live the same day over and over, kind of like Groundhog's Day, nothing is going to change. So if you're having that inner conflict, Aquarius, again, it's time to ask that question that came through in the very beginning that Spirit had, guided me to, or given me the image or inspiration of, is, are you playing the game to win? You have to be willing to play to win, Aquarius. That is on all areas of your life, but Spirit is really highlighting that here in your money and career reading. Are you playing to win? You get to play the game as if you created the game yourself, Aquarius, because you kind of are, right? You kind of are creating the game yourself. Who gets to win at the end? Because I'm pretty sure you're the one that's wanting to win, and it's your life, so you should be winning. So are you playing the game to win? If you're having conflict, if you're wanting bigger, better things, and you're wanting, more advantages in career, or more of the advantages that, a different financial state or status could give you, then you can't be in conflict and just getting up and doing the same thing without being open to, or willing to, or available to, or right to take the action to do that, or to make the necessary changes. Okay, so that conflict is right there. Oh Lord, oh Lord. And then you also have the Five of Pentacles coming in here, so there, the change is here. The change is here. You've got the Tower, double fives here, Aquarius. The change is here. Some of you are staying in that mentality, or that mentality of poverty, and that mindset of poverty with that Five of Pentacles energy, Aquarius. This is really this energy of you. Yeah, you got to step up and step out. You've got to make a decision that you are the winner, that you're here to play that game, and you're here to win. You are here to win, Aquarius. Spirit is indicating some of you are really in this area right here, that very, and not willing to make changes, or not willing to do anything to create that prosperity within your finances, within your career, within your life. And if that's where you're wanting to stay, if that's the choice that you're making, if you're not ready or willing to open up and be available to make changes within yourself for yourself, Aquarius, then who's going to win the game? Because it's probably not going to be you. It's probably going to be another 5 or 10 years that you're waking up and doing the same thing, because you're not open, you're not available to make those changes. There's that shakeup, that Tower moment, these double fives. We still have one more card out here, Aquarius. But if you're not willing to change, then things aren't going to change. As simple as that. You have to play the game like you invented it, and that you know all the rules, because you make the rules for yourself. Okay? Ooh, last cards you have out here. We're going to actually probably get one more, see what's at the bottom of the deck, is the Moon. Yeah, so some of you, Aquarius, are very, very much in this place of that you already know everything that you need to know about whatever it is that you do for work, for business, for career, and or about, how to receive money or make money, and that just nothing works for you, living in a whole bunch of excuses as far as money and career go. And I'm pretty sure, I mean, it's pretty obvious to me at this point that that is the reason why this growth chart, which is what Spirit indicates, this chart needed to come through, or this graph, hopefully it's coming in clearly, is because some of you are wanting or willing to not make any changes and stay down here, but then the complaining and the excuses go way up over here. Not willing to learn, to have the growth, right? Not willing to have that change, or even be in a place to be open to creating the change that you are potentially always saying that you want. You have to really make a decision, Aquarius, if you want that higher level position, that raise, your own business, whatever it may be, the finances that some of you are, it's easy to say, I want more money, but Aquarius, how much more? How much more money do you want? What would you use it for? Where, would you be putting it to use? In what area? In what way? How would that benefit you? What would you gain from that? And what are you losing by not being willing and open to creating that change for yourself? How much is it costing you, Aquarius, to not be playing the game to win, to not be playing the game as if you created it yourself? Because a lot of you are coming through in this energy as being kind of unclear. You do have that clarity, that Ace of Swords up here, Aquarius. That is what Spirit is wanting to bring through within this reading, so that you're not in this place of confusion, in this place of kind of feeling as if you don't maybe have enough information, feeling like you don't have enough knowledge. Exactly. It's time. If you are wanting to have bigger, better financially, career, in life in general, Aquarius, you have to be willing to make those changes. Nobody else can make the changes for you. You have to be willing to do it for yourself. Yep. Because otherwise there's that potential that you're going to be in that state of that Five of Cups. For heaven's sakes, Aquarius, changes here. You have to be willing, because you've got the Five of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups coming in here. So this change that's coming in, Aquarius, can be good or bad, but you have to be willing to make change to create an outcome. Are you willing to make change by learning and growing to create an outcome for yourself, for career? I mean, that may mean taking classes. It may mean learning new skills. It may be, harnessing resources that you already have that you've never thought about using. But Aquarius, it's coming through that this may be a little bit of a difficult week for you as far as money and career go, because you seem to be, or what is coming through here, what I'm feeling through this, in conflict of wanting something but not being willing to make the changes or take the actions to create the advantage for yourself. So again, did you come, Aquarius? Are you here to win the game? Are you playing to win? Are you choosing to look at your career, your finances, your life as the game that you created so you get to win? Because you do make the rules, right? Obviously, there's laws, there's other things that, we all abide by, but you get to make the rules of your own life. You get to decide where the limitations are. You get to look at the beliefs. You get to, get fed up, get fed up, Aquarius, and decide enough is enough. And it's time for this change to come through, because you've got 555 here. Plus you have the Tower. This is undeniable. This is undeniable, Aquarius. And not only that, you have this graph here that is indicating that some of you are just here, kind of I don't know, barely above water is what's coming through here. And okay to go to bed and do the same thing every single day, Groundhog's Day again, and have a lot of excuses. Please don't take this harsh. This is the energy, this is the message that is coming through here. Ready to go to bed and get up and do the same thing every single day, have energy, have excuses, have reasons why you can't get out of this, why you're stuck here and not up here or even here at this point. And yeah, Spirit has been indicating this all the way through, Aquarius. So, you've got these fives, you've got this tower energy, you've got this graph here. You have to be willing to learn. You have to be willing to pivot, shift. You have to be willing and open to change, creating change, making change, taking action, and deciding again for yourself. Deciding that this is not your story, deciding that you make the rules and you made up the game, right? For yourself here, as far as money and career go. Meaning, if you have decided that you don't have a lot of money, money's hard, jobs are hard, it's hard for you to learn, then you made up those rules for that game. Rewrite the rules. Did you come here to win, Aquarius? Because you can win. You can win, okay? I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.